This is Celeste. I'm a professional medium, intuitive card reader, intuitive life coach, and intuitive development coach. And I'm here to talk to you today about some of the signs and symptoms that you might be stuck in a rut in life and potentially need to make some changes. So one of the things is, do you find it hard when you get up in the morning to feel excited about your day, about what's going on, what's happening in your day? Do you find yourself talking with others or even reminiscing in your own head about all the awesome times in the past and exciting things that happened to you in the past, but feeling kind of blah about the present or the future? Another sign and symptom can be your physical and emotional well-being can start to sag. So part of that is feeling low mood and depression. So that can lead to fatigue, not wanting to get out of bed, stomach issues, anxiety can lead to muscle tension, all kinds of things like that. So that can be one of the signs and symptoms of being stuck in a rut. Sometimes daydreaming about living a better life, living a more magical life somewhere else on a beach in Tahiti, or having all these wonderful adventures in the future can be a sign that maybe you're not living up to your full potential in the now. Not seeing a purpose in anything that you do. Like, why do I get up and go to work every day? Like, my job feels dead end. I don't feel like I help anybody through my day. I feel like, I don't get paid enough, those kinds of things. So, and maybe feeling like you're stuck in that situation because there's nothing better out there. So these are all signs and symptoms of being stuck in a rut. And so when you're stuck in that place, it can feel really difficult to get the motivation or the desire to get out of that rut, because like I said, you feel like you're stuck in a situation because you don't think that there's anything better out there. So I have an intuitive life coaching program that I do with people to help them get out of these ruts, because it doesn't matter who you are. Most of us are going to end up in those ruts of life at some point. And it might have been, you might be doing something that we used to enjoy, but we're just not finding the challenge in it anymore. So with intuitive life coaching, we look at setting some new exciting goals, something that's going to get you excited to get out of bed in the morning and jump up and start your day. So we look at doing some goal setting. We look at changing some of those thought patterns about feeling like you're stuck and there's nothing better out there. So starting to change some of those thought patterns, the unhelpful thought patterns, and that's really key for a lot of people. And the people that I work with that get the most out of this program, they have this aha moment around changing their thought patterns and developing those helpful thought processes to get them out of those ruts. And so many times it's almost like a broken record. At least 2 or 3 times a week I hear from people, how come I didn't learn this stuff before? How come I didn't learn it in school? How come my parents didn't teach me this? So this is really where I start to see magic and miracles happen with people, is around the thought process. We work on setting boundaries and doing self-care and learning to say no and not feeling guilty about turning down things that don't fit into our new goals, or that we don't get joy out of. So that's another big thing that we work on, along with self-care. We also look at improving communication, so that as you're working towards your goals, you're able to effectively communicate with the people that you need to interact with to start to achieve your goals. Building better relationship with family and friends and your professional network. So these are all really important things that we work on. And towards the end of the program, we look at planning for the future. So setting yourself up to continue to work on these goals, stay accountable, stay motivated, and really start to live the goals that are going to get you excited again. So if you're interested in applying for my intuitive life coaching program, make sure you check out the caption below and apply. Then we'll get on the phone and we'll talk about your individualized life coaching program, because I use the same tools for most people, but we do individualize it and tailor it to you depending on your goals, your strengths, your areas of improvement, things like that. So make sure you get in there today and fill out an application, and before we get on the phone, and spots are limited, so you're going to want to make sure that you apply today. Thank you for tuning in.